Welcome to.
Wow.
Okay, we don't need to clap anymore. We spent a minute clapping. Okay.
Welcome to the Ian podcast.
No,
Okay,
podcast
welcome.
should have been clapped on.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay.
Okay,
Do it,
whatever.
Justin. Restart it.
Okay, welcome to Quarantine. Sorry, I lost track. What's happening? Quarantine. Oh my gosh. Okay, stop with the clapping. Stop it. Stop.
Okay.
Aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to this
Okay.
clip is literally just gonna be clapping. It's just the first 5 minutes is just clapping. Okay,
All
everyone.
right, Justin.
Welcome
let's
to
start.
the third episode of Quarantine with Justin and Ian. Quarantine. Welcome to
Quarantine.
Quarantine. All right.
Quarantine.
On the third episode of Quarantine, we have another guest who really wanted to be on the podcast during the regular season, but we didn't let.
Fucking yeah! Wait, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah?
leaving.
Okay. Well, I'm
just
here. Charmaine
We
is
have
in the
Sharmaine.
house.
AKA
Sharmaine.
Sharmizes. Or Sherm. Sherm the Worman.
Sure.
Okay, I don't know
Sure.
that one.
You know what? Sometimes, just to troll, sometimes I feel like I should just, the little, okay, Charmaine's nickname for me is Sherm, because there's a guy in Backyardigans, that TV show with the 3D animals, and there's a little worm guy, and his name was Sherman.
I do not recall.
So
You did not call me
that's
that.
how I got your
because-
nickname.
That's
So
I didn't
every
know
time
Justin liked the Backyardigans.
occasionally, every time on your screen, a little worm guy is just gonna come across.
that's a lie. A lie and a
Look,
half.
there he is right now.
You should just
Look, there he is.
edit it.
Say hi to Sherman,
Oh, look,
everyone.
there he is.
Hi, Sherman.
Look at him. Look at him go. Look at that. Look.
It's
Oh,
going.
you squished him. You squished him.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Okay.
He had a wife and kid.
New nickname alert.
Okay, so Charmaine, why don't you introduce yourself to the podcasting audience?
Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Justin's coolest cousin. My name is Sharmaine. Also, follow me on all my social medias. It's
All right, bleep.
ahead,
Okay,
go
hold
on.
on. You don't get that until right now. We have to get your shout out to
Plug
the
it.
end. You wait till you don't get the shout out right away.
Censor
Yeah.
it. Censor
Yo,
I
it. Clap.
prioritize.
Future Justin, bleep that. Future Justin, bleep that.
Censor it with clapping. Get clips of us clapping.
But I.
Okay, yo, hold on. Chill.
Okay, I'm going.
Yeah,
I
go.
should have been.
Continue.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, we're ready. 1, 2, 3. Let's start again. So, hi everyone. My name is Sharmaine. I am Justin's cousin, and I'm usually not this crazy. But I've wanted to be a guest on this show since the very first episode, but Justin's a fake. So
Wow.
now I'm not.
Wow, we calling
now
them
I'm
out.
finally here. Quarantine.
Yes,
Yes.
you made it to literally the most unwatched episode ever.
No, I
Congrats.
haven't even
It's
checked.
on.
Who knows? They could be the most watched episodes of recently.
Watch my podcast, everyone. Hopefully this gets the views up. Charmizes.
She has her own pod. She's plugging her own podcast.
Oh my god.
Trying to siphon our viewers.
I'm plugging my content. Just kidding. I have
Okay, my bad.
no content.
What a
Alright.
business kid over here.
Justin's like,
Alright,
you're
so-
taking over. Shut the shut up.
Shut off.
Oh my gosh,
All right,
imagine.
Justin.
I feel like the quarantine is just us figuring out bits to use in the actual season 3 podcast.
Yeah.
This is all testing. This is
Yeah, it's all
real.
testing. Basically, I
This
wouldn't.
is a
That's basically
stimulation.
Talk to
what
me
this
about
is.
fashion. I know fashion. Just kidding. Talk to
Okay,
me about
so I don't
quarantine.
I don't know it either. I don't know why Justin asked me to be on this.
It's okay. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know most of it either. I'm just defending myself just in case some fashion bros or some fashion person's
girls?
like, yo, Justin, actually,
Visco girls?
you're like, oh, actually, you're
Listen,
completely wrong about everything you know about fashion. Like, oh, what are you talking about? It's just a joke. I don't know what I'm talking about.
This is all a bit. This isn't real.
This is a character.
My real name's not even Justin, you idiots. This isn't real. All
Okay,
right.
so
Let's get into it, Justin.
on all our guests so far and our future guests, we will ask them 3 questions to start.
Okay.
Number 1, who they are, and the next 2, which are very similar. Shout out to Throwing Fits, the podcast that matters, the only one that matters. So the first question is,
The podcast that's better than ours.
yeah. The first question is, what is the last piece of clothing you bought? That's the second question.
Whoa. That's a good question. I can't even.
I know.
Wait, close my eyes.
That's how you know she buys a lot of clothes. She
No,
just can't even.
I actually don't. But I actually don't remember
Really?
what I bought last. Because
Wow.
I feel like I don't buy clothes though. I just get given clothes.
Okay.
just working at just here.
Shut
wear the
up!
shit. Just,
Shout out to Let's go!
Justin,
Oh my
can you
gosh,
please
just-
bleep it? Can you? We
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
give
yeah.
him any more money.
Televised.
Televised.
Honestly though, the
Yeah.
last thing I bought was your green televised sweater.
I feel like
Wow.
that's a criteria for all our guests so far. Literally, everyone has been like, Ian,
bro,
I
the
100%, I
televised,
guarantee
bro.
you, all the guests are gonna have that. Every guest can be like, yeah, I think the last piece of clothing I bought was was the green televised thing.
Yeah.
That's the plug. That's the commercial right there. Okay, second question or third question is, what was the last film you watched?
Imitation Game.
Ooh, that's
How
a
was
good
it?
movie.
I love that movie. I've seen it multiple times.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the one with
Benedict
Keira
Cumberbatch.
Knightley and Benedict Cumberbatch?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch. Yeah. He lit.
Benedict Snakeface Cumberbatch.
And he's a
has a
gay
snake face. He
He's
looks-
a gay
He does.
computer
Evil.
scientist.
I think like
He looks like a Pokemon.
he looks like a what? A puppy?
He,
A
no,
Pokemon.
he does look like a Pokemon with his long face and his
That's
little
why his
tiny
name
eyes.
is
It looks like a
Cumberbatch, 'cause
snake.
it's like-
Doesn't look good.
See, okay. This is a game that I'm gonna make because I can make games because I'm on the show. Okay, if
Okay.
Benedict Cumberbatch was a Pokemon, what would he sound like?
Benedict
I think
Cumberbatch.
it would just be like Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
I feel like it would be like super
Like, it
low,
would've-
like Cumberbatch.
No,
I want it
I
to
feel
be
like
like a Snorlax. Cumberbatch.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
he's
I like
like-
that.
You ever
Mm.
watch you know he was a dragon in the Hobbit movies? It's just that. Smaug. Smaug.
I forgot he was that. He was in the movie as a
He's a
animated
lizard
dragon.
boy.
That's
They
crazy.
didn't even have to make him look like a dragon. They just used his real face.
That's so
He's literally
true.
just crawling on the floor.
Crawling like a fucking maniac.
No, like they have to elevate him on a super high platform, and at the bottom it's like the actors, and then all you hear is like Benedict Cumberbatch like hunched over.
What the fuck is that?
my god! That's funny.
Yep. They didn't even call action. That's just Benedict being Benedict.
Yeah, they're like,
That's just
oh, okay, you were
being
rolling.
crazy.
All right, we're printing it.
Hey, shit.
Take
Hurry,
over,
just roll
question.
it back. Huh?
All right, it's your turn to ask the questions.
Oh yes. Okay. Me being fat, I really like food. So here's me segueing into food.
Okay.
You know, during the quarantine, a lot of people have two options. You either learn how to cook or you order in. Last episode, I talked to Hugo about ordering in. So I'm gonna ask you, like, do you know how to cook?
I
And
do
if
know.
you do, what's your signature dish? And if you don't, what's something you want to master? Like, bam, like that's my shit right there.
Rice
Honestly-
balls.
What?
Right.
Mayo
Rice
balls?
balls. Yeah, the mayo rice balls.
Okay, so basically,
Oh,
it's not
Yeah,
even
go
cooking.
explain it.
It's literally you get steamed rice, you put a shit ton of Kewpie mayo, which is the best mayo on the earth. You just put that in and you put like furikake. I don't know if I'm saying that right. 'Cause every single time I say it, I feel like I'm
Bukkake.
saying something wrong.
Oh
But that's what it's called.
Don't say
you
that.
put bukkake
No,
all
don't
over
say
the
that.
rice
Don't
balls,
say that.
and you just eat it.
Put it all in.
Oh my god, no.
Make it into a
Bukkake
gift.
on the rice
Oh
ball.
my god, no.
And then you form it into a ball with the furikake.
And then you just
Oh.
eat it.
And then you put seaweed
Eat
on
it
it. But
up.
that's not cooking. That's literally just like assembling, in my opinion.
Well,
I mean,
I'll
is
eat
a
it.
sandwich considered cooking? If you make a sandwich, you're like, oh, I'm cooking a sandwich. No, you say you're making one.
I feel like the
Yeah,
act,
okay, never mind.
the act of cooking is like, don't you have to like reheat something or like put heat to cook?
I mean, if you're making rice, if you're making the rice, I guess.
Okay, yeah,
No, I
that's
don't
true.
think
That's
so.
cooking. There. So mayo bukkake balls. That's your go-to.
That's what I'm getting at.
That's what it is.
But in
Okay,
all
well,
seriousness,
that's all I wanted.
I make a lot of like
Salad.
Korean food because Korean food's also
Ooh.
really easy to make.
Super. It's just kimchi.
Yeah.
All kimchi. That's
all the
it.
kimchi.
Just
All the kimchi. But
How about you, Justin? I know Joven can cook. Can you cook?
no, he cannot.
No. I was a
He can't even
professional
cook an egg.
cook. I was a professional cook. All right, let me live.
You can't
bro.
even cook
You
an
were
egg.
Look at my
a-
resume. I'm the closer and opener of the question. You do the middle
is this
question.
so I'm the one that does the heavy lifting? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
I'm the
Wow.
beginning. My name's first.
Oh God.
my name's first. I'm Drake. You're Josh. You idiot. Stupid. Okay, I got one. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you yawn? Are we boring you, Sharm?
No,
Are we
I
boring
was
you?
sitting on my knees and
Wow.
Oh
And
my
I-
gosh. This is gonna be
Bleep
the
it.
worst podcast for me to edit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
It's gonna be
All right,
so much
Charmaine.
talking, but it's fine.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
If you could only wear one outfit forever and watch one movie forever, what would it be? Those two.
One outfit?
One outfit and one movie. Like, what's your go-to? Like, I wouldn't mind wearing this shit forever. I think I broke her.
I got
You
it
did.
easy. I
Well,
have
okay,
one. I
like-
have one. I'll
Yeah,
do mine
go.
while you wait. Okay.
Okay.
Dickies
while you
pants,
wait.
Jordan ones,
Which
white
one?
socks.
Solid.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Probably
Does
like
matter.
a neutral,
Because
and
if
shirt.
it's
Okay,
the
neutral
same
grays.
outfit every single. Okay, go.
Neutral grays. Neutral grays.
Okay.
Like, yeah, neutral grays, which are coming out again apparently next year, which is excellent. But they're not going to be able to get whatever. So neutral grays. A plain white tee.
Mm.
And a vintage Levi jacket.
Damn. Sounds like a layered outfit. You're gonna be
I know.
sweating as fuck.
Well, you know, the denim jacket is on, but it can be removed.
Oh, true. Charmaine, you got one?
I feel like it would be like. Oh, I don't want to sound basic. That's the problem.
Air Force Ones.
Oh, God,
Kappa
no.
pants.
I didn't start wearing. Okay, honestly, I don't know if I want. I only started wearing Air Force Ones because I work at a.
That's good. That's a good reason to wear OVOs.
I know, 'cause they
Air Force
match
Ones.
with
You
everything.
you have to get paid to wear. See, you get paid to wear Air Force Ones. That's okay.
I
doesn't
was
mean
saying
you're
get
as
paid
basic
to
'cause
wear
it's not
Air
your
Force
choice.
Ones. But like,
Well, you get paid while you're wearing Air Force Ones.
Yeah, okay,
Most
that's-
people don't get paid while they're wearing Air Force
I
Ones.
don't think I would wear Air Force Ones as like my everyday shoe. I think honestly, I'm so lazy. Like I feel like I would be like a full gray sweatsuit type of person.
You know what? Honestly, I was thinking that too, because that shit's hard. First of all, it's hard. It's hard as fuck.
It is.
Wearing an all gray sweatsuit, and it's comfortable as fuck.
It is.
Oh, the
But you
Jound
might get
airport
sweaty.
suit.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Or a
The gown
bikini
airport
because I
suit?
always wear bikinis, but that's not reliable.
Just that. Oh,
Just bikini.
you're going to like a funeral. It's like what the? You couldn't dress up once, Charmaine. I'm sorry. It's the
but
desert
either
island
way,
rule.
Either way, if I'm wearing the gray sweatsuit or I'm wearing the bikini, I will still get equally people shaming me.
But that's true. But if you go to a funeral wearing sweats, it's like, oh, she's going through it. Like,
oh, okay.
condolences.
That's true. That's true.
Like, oh, it's like, honey, she's going through it. But in a bikini, it's like, you celebrating, bitch? What the fuck are you wearing?
Fine. I guess I retract the bikini statement.
All right, now that that's off the table, I'm choosing a bikini. I'm wearing that from the desert island. I'm stealing that.
Kind
ass.
though. What kind?
Poof, poof.
I was waiting for this moment.
Tearaway pants. I'm wearing it right now.
Ooh.
I'm just
Why did you
wearing a
do this?
two-piece.
How are you
Just
gonna
pull
take
up-
off your shirt like this?
I'm that hardcore.
Just rip it.
Just rip that shit off.
No, Ian, it's the beanie. The beanie is the bikini. You literally just
I
put the
pull
beanie
it
all
down.
over and it becomes.
It's a one piece. I just
Solid.
Literally just like you get birthed from the beanie.
all right.
That's funny.
We're about to get real deep now, guys.
Okay.
Ooh, we're taking a
Brace
hard
yourselves.
left into deep territory.
Whoa.
So you
I
know,
just-
with the pandemic and quarantine going around, people are starting to question their mortality and stuff. Like, oh man, a lot of people dying.
Oh my
So this
god.
got me thinking.
What? The way you phrased it
Sherman's
makes it like, what the heck?
People dying. That's just a knee slap. No, but
Oh
no,
my
what I'm trying
god.
to say is there? So I'm assuming people have a bucket list or have things that they want to do. before they move on to the great void. Is there something that, you know, with staying in quarantine, is there something that is in your bucket list that you're like, okay, I need to, like, it has to be done like now, like I need to push it up, like I want to do it immediately?
I feel like honestly though, like I feel like every single day I tell myself like today's the day where you're gonna figure out your life and you're gonna become a YouTube star.
Oh, feel that.
And I feel like that's on my
Feel
bucket
that.
list. And every single day it just keeps going higher and higher. And then it's like, okay, you're bound to be famous. Just just freaking do something stupid. You can do it.
Yep.
And that's
You just gotta, that's the key.
And
You
right
just
now
gotta
I have
push
so
it
much
out.
time. So I'm like, that.
True. That's true.
All you
know-
see, Justin and Ian
That's what we're
podcast
doing.
stop uploading on time. Justin, why aren't you uploading? Because Charmaine's making me edit all the YouTube videos. I'm sorry.
I would pay you
It
to do
has me working the
that.
camera. I can't.
I'm sorry, Ian. I'm sorry. Sorry,
How about you,
podcast listeners.
Justin? You gotta answer that. You got anything on your bucket list
I do
that you
not.
that you're like?
I would
No?
like to.
You
I would
have-
like to kickflip. I guess I would like to kickflip. I also would
I
like to
think that's
drive.
very achievable. I think that's very achievable.
Yeah.
Considering at the rate at which you're going.
Are you saying my
Yeah.
goal isn't achievable, Ian?
Welcome to.
Yeah, just clap. Just clap me out of there, Justin. Just transition. I'm gone.
Welcome to the
Your
Gregorio
magic
Family
trick.
Podcast. Today we're discussing family beef.
Gregorio.
Okay. So, you know, I don't even know if I have anything on my bucket list. I just miss seeing people. I'm thinking about it. Like, I feel like everyone's bucket list at one point when you first hear the term bucket list, it becomes so generic. You're like, I want to skydive.
Bro,
I want to travel.
every
It's
time
like,
I talk to
shut
someone
up.
about doing like something that they're afraid of, why is skydiving is always like the first thing that pops up?
Because you're literally gonna
Dying.
commit suicide.
I know you're gonna. It's
You're
like
gonna-
testing dying.
No,
It's like
you're
I'm on a
not. It's
trial
not that
run to
bad.
Have you skydived?
No, on Fortnite.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
dude.
because you know when you're in real life, imagine you're just going down like 100 miles an hour, and literally like 100 feet before you hit the ground, a magic parachute is gonna release from your body, and you're gonna be safe.
Honestly,
A
I
little
feel
umbrella's
like-
gonna carry you down.
do you
Well,
know
how many
upset I would be?
skydive? What?
No, sorry, continue.
Oh no, I was saying like how many people actually die from skydiving? Like not a lot.
That's a good question.
Research
If only we had Tyler
assistant.
here
I'm just
to
kidding.
Google this.
He's not here.
I'm curious. I'm gonna Google this. Justin, fill it up.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah, your research
Doing a
assistant
horrible
isn't here
job.
today. Ha ha ha.
Oh yeah, our assistant. Well, speaking
like
of our assistant,
skydiving?
you and our assistant used to go to the same school, the Lula
Yeah.
business. So, speak on now being in a you are in a very unusual position of being a graduating student during this time. I don't want to say the C word because then we might get demonetized, even though we don't get monetized to begin with. But as a graduating student of these David with a CO at the front times, how do you feel about graduating?
All I want to do. Okay, so a lot of people from my school, I don't want to bash people, but like, I feel like the route
bleep
that
the
we
names.
are taught is to go through school and like get a full-time job, and that's your life. But
Right.
I'm the opposite, and I'm just like, all I want to do is bartender, do bottle service,
Hell yeah.
And
man.
make
Hell yeah.
money.
and make
Take
money.
that. That's that.
Because like realistically, like even though it's less stable of a job,
Secure.
I feel like it's just more fun, and it's like, okay, we're all gonna die anyway, so
That's the thing. I feel
Who
like the
line up
idea-
shots?
huh?
I feel like
Line up
the
shots?
idea of like the 9 to 5 job is such like a old, out of date way of thinking. Realistically, like people are starting their own businesses and like doing shit that they want. Like it's not necessarily that you need to graduate with
Yeah,
a college degree to do something that you like and make money.
exactly.
It's just a big hunk of baloney that
Hunk of
the
baloney?
boomers are pushing.
I was
Listen,
watching.
This is what
I
I
was
think about
watching
it. This is
I
like,
was
stop.
I actually have the statistic, by the way, if you guys want to know how many people die from skydiving.
Oh yeah,
It's
pull it
like-
up.
It's like 0.0007% of people
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
of all time.
So you have a better chance of dying from skydiving than hitting on sneakers.
Then hitting? Oh, yeah.
Than hitting on sneakers.
This is
I was watching a video on JK and they're like, yeah, a lot of people are like, yo, I just want to quit university and I want to do my own thing. But a lot of the same people are like, when you ask them, so what is that thing you want to do? They're like, oh, I don't know. I just want to figure it out. Like, okay, hold on, pause. There's a reason why you shouldn't do that. Because like, although like a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, you don't need university. The people who are like, yeah, you don't need university are also the people who are successful on their own without university and are continuing to be successful. The people who are like, yeah, I don't need university. I'm just gonna do my own thing and don't know what their own thing is aren't those people. So those people should probably stay in school. And the people who are like, I don't need university because I know what I'm doing. I'm doing this, and this, and this will get me this, this, click, whatever.
Yeah.
Those people, they're on their own wave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair. I feel like with the mentality that is coming up now, it's like people can get really lazy and then they'll defend it or they'll justify laziness of being like, well, so like Mark fucking Zuckerberg didn't go to fucking college, fucking Einstein and Steve Jobs didn't go to fucking college, and it's like, okay, yeah, but
they also
really
didn't
smart.
go to college, but they spent their hours making a computer in their garage and then sold it for millions of dollars. Did you
and
sell
then one of
anything
them
for $1
got
million?
prostate cancer. So.
I don't think so.
Agreed.
Anyone here?
What?
I'm like, yeah, one of them made a computer and one of them just got prostate cancer.
Oh, no, he didn't. Ian, was it prostate cancer? I don't think it. Can we get a fact check on what kind of cancer Steve Jobs died from?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my
I'll
god.
wind it
It's
down,
pancreatic.
Justin.
It was pancreatic. I
I
remember. I read a book about it. Or I read something on it. It was pancreatic.
All right, hold on. I'll just move on to the next question. Sharm. Let's that was a little gloomy and doomy. Let's move on to a little something positive. Let's think on the bright side. What's the best thing that you would say has happened to you in like the last week or so that you're like, yes, like my luck's finally turning up Millhouse.
Or what's the last thing, or what's the one thing in quarantine that you did that made your quarantine better?
I work out a lot.
Yeah, gains.
That's good.
I do have gains though. Like I feel like I eat so healthy now. And
Me too.
I appreciate the way I look better. That wasn't English. Like
It's
I feel
okay.
like
I don't speak English.
I'm just like a lot more healthy, which is nice because before quarantine I was not healthy. And like I feel like and like
you probably Sharmaine probably had more instant noodles than you should have in your life
that's also true.
before quarantine.
Those things are just like your daily salt intake for like a month. They're
I
terrible.
love instant noodles.
Oh, me too.
They're bad.
I know they're bad though. Every time I'm eating, I'm like, I hate myself.
No, but you love it.
For
So
Lent,
fucking
me and
good.
Charmaine, Charmaine gave up instant noodles and I gave up peak greens and cookies and stuff. That was a really tough time. I know. Like, I mean, interestingly enough, I haven't had a peak green since my birthday. Interestingly enough, I finished that box and then I haven't touched another box.
Yeah, because
so
your
it's
parents
interesting.
don't buy it anymore.
That's true. I asked them to stop buying it. And I'm surprised. I've survived. So you know what? If you ever have a problem or you're hitting on something too much, like little death sticks of tobacco,
Okay.
you know, maybe just nip it off.
But that's me. I haven't smoked in like since like 3 months now. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. So thanks.
Health.
Thanks, Cope. I mean, can't say it. Thanks, Coochie. Thanks, Coochie. You saved
David with a co.
David with a co. All right, that's all the questions I had lined up for you, Charmaine.
Wow,
Justin,
thanks,
close
Jay.
it out.
Hey.
Great questions.
All right, Charmaine. So you said you wanted to be on the podcast for a long time now, and now this is your chance to be on. This is your time on the podcast. But it is not the traditional setting of the podcast where we have a topic and we talk about that topic for the rest of the podcast. So I have a question. My question revolves around that. So if we were to give you an opportunity to be on a regular episode of the Justin Ian podcast, which topic that we have discussed in the past would you revisit? And part B, which topic would you that we haven't explored or talked about before, which topic would you do for a new episode? Like a brand new topic and an old topic as a revisit.
I feel like an old topic would be
Hello? Okay.
Well,
I'm
Ian's
back.
camera died. Well, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you
we're
still
good.
recording your video or what? Do I have to draw you
Yeah,
in?
yeah. No, I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
Okay.
Sharmaine?
If I had an episode or an episode I would revisit would be your Supreme episode because I feel like I have a lot to say about it.
Okay. interesting.
Especially against
Would
what
you ha-
Justin thinks.
Well,
Ooh, like what?
what did I-
are some
what did I-
things?
don't
Sometimes
remember.
I think Justin thinks like Supreme is the end all be all of all streetwear and
Ooh.
deserves like the almighty chair of life, which
Oh,
I don't
no, I
necessarily
don't.
agree
I
with.
just think
oh
it's-
my god!
Supreme is just a gateway drug for. It's just a gateway drug for fashion. I think that's what it is. A lot of people get into
okay, but,
fashion
like-
from Supreme.
Like you would more like in any other streetwear, right? You would rather
Uh-huh.
spend your money on Supreme rather
Yeah.
than like something else, even if it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a new brand.
Yeah. Well,
I
no,
feel like,
I've gotten
know,
away from that. I've started to slowly
Yeah,
get
I
away
feel like
from
Justin grew a little bit.
that. Yeah, from
like
the last
from that episode.
from a year ago. Yeah, I've grown a little bit.
Yeah, I think Justin's been more like Charmaine. He's been texting me every so often saying, "Ian, it happened again." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I thought about selling all my Supreme tees, man." I'm like, "Whoa, Justin, calm down.
Sometimes
Don't
I
do
just
anything
open
rash."
like when I go to dress myself in the morning to pick my daily Supreme shirt. Sometimes I just open in my drawer, look at my drawer of Supreme shirts, and just like, what happens if I sold this? And I just look at them,
Can you imagine saying?
and then I just
I'm just gonna
pick
choose
a
my
shirt,
daily Supreme.
and then I go on my business, and then I message Ian, hey, it happened again. And,
But it's weird because you're not really attached to your items, which is kind of good. But
Yeah.
That's good.
I feel like whenever you talk to someone about fashion,
Mhm.
you're always like, I'm so interested in all these brands. And then you're like, but I also like Supreme.
It's a hard life for me to live right now. You know?
It's funny because it's like Supreme has become so like mainstream now. It's almost kind of becoming like a meme.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
always like-
mean.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you like Supreme, you fucking loser. It's like,
I know.
oh,
It was before it was like, you like Supreme, and then
yeah,
it's like, wow,
whoa, what's
interesting.
Supreme?
Yeah, and now it's like,
What's
oh, you like
Supreme?
Supreme, you loser. I'm like, yeah, I like Supreme. Get off my back. What do you like? Uniqlo? I mean, that's solid. What else do you like? H&M? Ew, trash. Get out
Uniqlo
of
is
my
not a
face.
good comeback. You know yeah? Uniqlo? Okay, well, so do I.
You're
You know what?
complimenting-
That's a
well,
solid brand.
pick, man. Solid pick.
What else do you
High
like?
five.
What else you like? You like loafers? Wow, you know what?
Oh,
I wanted
fuck.
to grab a pair of loafers too,
Fuck, I
actually.
love loafers. It's like, what else do you like, huh? Noah?
Oh my
Fuck,
gosh, why don't you
fuck.
just kiss, bro? All right, like, God.
See, you should buy like a Noah shirt so then you can like show your love for
Noah
Noah.
would be fire.
I was
you?
debating it. You know what?
Honestly, it's not
21.
that expensive in Japan compared to if you were to ship it to here.
Also, Noah's cheaper in Canada now.
Oh.
It is?
Yeah, because of Essence. They're on Essence.
Oh, that makes
Oh.
Yeah, I just haven't found the piece yet. So, you know, maybe when they
You just
restock
want
their logo
Supreme.
tee, I might grab.
That's why.
Get on Brain Dead with me. I'm telling you, let's just hop on that shit.
Brain
let's just
Dead?
start balling up on Brain Dead. Yeah, let's be
I know
fucking
Brain Dead.
drip. I know, but let's just drip in that shit.
I gotta get my duotone loafers first. My duotone loafs.
Nice.
My black and white tuxedo loafs. All right, Charmaine. Last question. What is? Or
Wait, I
yeah,
didn't even
almost second
finish.
last question.
I was
Second last
like-
question.
Okay. Go.
The new topic. What's a topic that
Oh.
we've never explored on the podcast in film or fashion
I
that you would
feel-
like to be the groundbreaker explorer guest?
I feel like the only one that I am right for is like
Women's fashion.
commenting on Toronto brands, considering my work life and my history of Toronto brands.
Oh my gosh,
Wow,
we should do
an
a
entrepreneur
Toronto
here.
episode. Toronto streetwear
We
episode.
should. That'd be very interesting.
What?
That'd
Yeah.
be very, very interesting.
Toronto brands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Toronto's has a very niche community of creators and brands.
Lots
that
of
definitely
niches. Lots
that
of
can definitely
brands.
be warranted a whole episode, even multiple episodes if you break it up by brand.
Yeah, we could do an episode of brand. Ooh, interview series. Justin Ian podcast season 3. Are we interviewing
Oh yeah,
brands?
we're gonna interview Better. We're gonna interview the guys that run the Better gift shop. That's what's gonna happen.
And then we're gonna interview the guys that run Lost and Found, and then we're gonna interview
Oh,
Legends
gonna
League
get
and
our old
A-Drift,
teacher on
you
here?
know, get everyone on this. All right, Charmaine.
I was like,
Yes.
bye.
Wait, no, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Well, no, sorry.
I
Continue.
don't. I just wanted to cut off Ian before he gives out too much information that we won't be able to fulfill for the next for the audience.
What?
You know, can't set them too high.
About your
All right, Charmaine.
Secret.
Secret. All right, Charmaine. Last question.
Yes.
when quarantine officially is cleared, which is not currently, when the government is all like, all right, guys, you're good to go. When all the organizations are like, all right, guys, there's no more COVID people. You're good to go. What is the one thing you're going to go do that you've been waiting to do?
I'm
Or the
gonna
first thing you're going to do?
Smoke tons of weed.
I can do that now. If I did do that, I could do that now. If. But
I was
hypothetically,
if I was a sinner, I would be able to do that now. I feel like the first thing I would do is book a trip to either Central America or Japan
Ooh.
to visit my sister.
Ooh.
we have a global
Aw,
traveler
so
here
nice.
in the Justin Ian
Honestly, like
Quarantime podcast.
once quarantine is like officially over, I'm gonna apply for many jobs in Europe because I don't want to work in Toronto and like full-time life. Like just move and live away.
Fly. Be free.
Wow, what a somber note to end on, guys.
And that is
Beautiful. That
Justin
was
Ian
beautiful.
podcast episode Quarantine. And that has been
Welcome in.
Quarantine episode 3 with our special guest, Sharmeane. Thank you for coming, Sharmeane. Plug yourself. What can the audience find you on? All right, audience, you can find Sharmaine on Instagram. I will not put her
My
Instagram in
time
the
to
bio.
shine. Just kidding. You can follow me.
My dad gave me a popsicle.
Do we get to see that? Can I edit in something else instead of the
You'll
popsicle?
see in my video. I'm like giving this thing a blowy.
Okay, nice.
Perfect.
Too bad I can't see it right now.
Add me on Insta and YouTube. I'll make a YouTube channel after this just because I need to. I feel like I need to now.
Wow.
All right, this is
You
going to be up
started
in
my
a week,
YouTube
so
career.
you have time.
Thank you, Ian and Justin
All of our,
podcast.
all
We're
of our
just making
12
fun.
viewers, go subscribe.
Watch this episode gets the most views because Sharmaine kept plugging in and made all her friends watch it.
That will be
Like, oh my
amazing,
God.
and people will probably laugh at me, but it's okay.
People like, oh my god, a girl? We're gonna stop looking at these ugly boys. What? A female? And the viewership's in the
And they
booth.
start shaking and they explode.
All our viewership
Yeah,
dies.
you can
I know, we're
even use
back to zero.
the furikake what is it called? The motion that we were using
Mayo
as
balls?
your
The
screen.
bukkake mayo ball.
Oh my gosh.
Ta-da!
Oh.
Ta-da. Use that as a thumbnail, Justin. Ta-da.
No, you draw the picture.
Oh, I'm gonna draw a picture already.
Oh God!
That's so. All right, this is gonna be the worst episode for me to edit, and we're just gonna end it off here. I think we're going a little too long. Anyways,
we are.
catch us next week for our next guest that we'll be interviewing. Thanks, Charmaine, again for stopping by and joining us on the interview. Maybe you'll see you in the actual Justin Ian podcast season 3
In the
or more.
future.
Yeah. All right, guys. Don't forget, like our video, follow us
Like and
on
subscribe
this podcast app.
and comment
Subscribe
down
to
below.
us on YouTube.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
Like, share, and comment.
Yeah, do that social stuff. And most importantly, you have friends. They're in quarantine. They don't do anything anyways. Tell them to watch our podcast. Because
Yeah,
what
and
else do they have
always-
to do? Nothing.
And always remember, guys, Steve Jobs had pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.